Hi everyone, just going to show you I've done an experiment with some of my cactuses. I've tried some seedlings, a new grafting technique. I just thought I'd give it a go. I've never seen it done before on any videos, but hopefully it'll work and we can update it down the track. I've also got some couple of new cactuses I wouldn't mind showing you. Shout out to the Cactus guys on eBay. They're a Melbourne based company that grows cactuses. I do some auction bidding and I'm quite successful some of the time with a lot of quite rare cactuses. I get them at bargain prices. It's a good way to do it. So shout out to them. They've got some really healthy cactuses. They're always packaged beautifully and they arrive healthy, and I continue to shop with them. So I'll show you my grafting thing and we'll go from there. So this cactus here I bought off a private seller. It's a type of Lophophora grafted onto some sort of Trichoceros. So what I've done, I've got this drill bit and I sterilised it with 70%, watered that down obviously, but it's 70% now alcohol. What I did, I stuck the drill bit in there in a little hole and I put Echinopsis shikandansi in that little hole and pushed it in tight. I washed the roots off, had tiny little roots, and made sure it had no soil on it. And on this side this morning, that is Trichoceros scopulicola cross old Teds. So I'll try that one on that side down a bit lower. And I've wrote on there with a marking pen, the poor cactus, just so I don't forget which species I'll put on there. So they're tiny little seedlings, as you can see, little fella. So we'll see in the next 3 or 4 weeks. I'll do an update and we'll see if they grow. It's probably not going to hurt the cactus if they don't. It was only a small hole. So that's an interesting Lophophora on the top, so we'll see how big that gets. Okay, so these ones, my recent ones from the eBay auctions I mentioned. This one's a Bridgii Psychonaut, they call it. Psychonaut. It's a nice healthy little graft. There's some of the little seedlings I've been growing. They're pretty slow. It's taken them for some reason 6 months to get that big. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but plenty of powerful LED lights. I've had them under natural sunlight, keep them misted. They were under a dome, humidity dome, but anyway, they're not dying. Hopefully they'll get bigger on that graft. So this one's a new one. That's Copiapoa. It was SP, just a species, but I did a bit of Googling and I've worked it out to be called Dura, D-U-R-A. I'm pretty confident it's Copiapoa Dura. Over here, it's alright, my wife's calling me. It's alright, I'm just doing a video. This one here, Copiapoa Lowy, tiny little one. Don't have that one, that's a nice one. Got Frailia Castanea, that's a tiny little cactus. You can see here, something different. Another Capricorn, nice big one. I like the spines on that one, just to add to my collection of Asteriodes. This one here, I've been trying to get one for a while. Ubelmania pectinifera. They've come up a bit larger than this, but they get very expensive and very hard to get, especially in Australia. So that little tiny little one on the top there, hopefully I can grow it to a bigger cactus and one day put it on its own roots. Excuse me. Looks like we've got a tiny little one of the rootstock coming out there, but we'll remove that later on. Frailia Heliosa, I believe they call that one Frailia Asteriodes, or Asteriodes as well, is another name for it. I'll quickly just show you some of my other cactuses. That's just some of the collection from my previous videos that I've got at my home here. A few agaves I've been growing from pups of my mother plant, which isn't actually that old, but it's going really well. This fella here is one of my favourite aloes. I believe it's some species of potatorum. I'm not sure if that's the way you pronounce it. And then I'll just quickly show you, these ones are getting their first bit of sun. Get the shadow out of there. So there's some of my ones from my last video. Okay. That's a spiral aloe, so as that gets bigger it should get a nice form. Another little graft. And the Asteriodes, which are getting their first bit of sun since I planted them roughly a week ago. Just the morning sun, so I'll move them when it gets hot. Okay, thanks guys. I'll update with how that grafting goes. See ya.